Hello! We are here. We are peers. I don't know. That's where I run out of
I
rhymes.
thought that was going a completely
Yeah,
different
yeah.
direction.
I was on board, and then
I mean, at least one of us is queer. Hi, Internet. Welcome to the show. Trials of Silver, episode 12. Hosted by your humble yet not so humble master of chaos, Mazrix. This guy. Who has two thumbs and goes by Mazrix on the internet.
this
But yeah, not too much to say. There's plenty of shows coming up on the channel. Maestria Nord, a fun place where you can hang out not only on Twitch, but also in Discord. There will be links that are posted periodically in the chat. I mean, I don't have Frost Embers here who will plug us, so I'll do it on his behalf. Only in honor of you, Frost, okay? Shall I say...
phrasing.
What? What freight?
You'll have to go back and watch that. But
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that because I said only. You broke me.
Yes,
Forget
the
to
first
smash
one
that
of
like
tonight.
button and
The
subscribe.
yeah, exactly. $14.99.
In the
Talking about
meantime,
plugging.
while I break very visibly on camera, press buttons. There are buttons to push. Press them, unpress them, press them again. Who cares? The rules are made up and nobody cares anyways.
And the points don't matter.
And the points don't matter.
There it is.
There it is.
Nice.
So yeah, I've basically said all that there is for me to say, other than the fact that we have plenty of other games, excuse me, on the channel, like Gods and Goddesses, like Dragon Tears that just came back. Dragon Tears being played on Thursdays. Gods and Goddesses, which is every second Wednesday, I think.
Yes.
Yes, we have Trials of Silver, which is whenever I'm available, because I have life, and everybody else is also afflicted with life. And
Life and two jobs and chaos.
yeah, there is a reason. I have been dubbed the Master of. When that qualification actually shows up, I will let you know. But, I mean, I like to pretend in the meantime. And then... Other than that, what else do we have on the channel? Oh, Wild Blue Yonder. Wild Blue Yonder, its own cool RPG system run by Mechanic that shows up a lot as well. Soon there will be Vampire the Masquerade. That is, we are excited about that. As Ray especially is excited about that. Let him... Actually, don't let him go off. He won't shut up. So, he might just mention a bit. I think that's it for now, right? Those are the recurring games. So, let's just go to somebody who moonlights on another channel and maybe has more to say. Our ever so sparkly, super resident princess, made of tofu, shaped like a chipmunk.
I'm Princess Tofu Chipmunk, also known as Ann Stella. You'll find me over on Shatter Tabletop Gaming. Good thing I anticipated possibly being told to talk because I almost had a mouthful of kanji to talk through. and and over at Shattered Tabletop Gaming, you'll see me playing other campaigns such as our flagship game Shattered Dawn and Wild Sea and Glimmering Pines. And then you'll see me over on Maestria Nord playing Gods and Goddesses and Wild Blue Yonder and then this game. And so find me everywhere. And then if you stream and we're friends, I will also support you. So come find me. Other than that, I will pass it on to Mike.
Hi, that's me. I'm Mike, also known as Super Gets, most places on the web. You can find me just like Tofu. You can find me at Shattered Tabletop Gaming, where I host a Call of Cthulhu game last Friday of every month. And you can also find me on Shattered Dawn, Kids on Bikes, Critio Grito, whole bunch of stuff. And I'm also over here doing Dragon Tears as well as the Trials of Silver. I was on the first season of Wild Blue Yonder. I've decided to take a step back for this one, possibly going to be on the Vampire the Masquerade. And just for you subscribers out there, just in case you also have a Prime membership, don't forget you get one free subscription every month on your Prime membership. And if you feel like we're cool enough to give that too, that's awesome. And it's free and it doesn't cost you anything other than your Prime membership.
Don't forget to use your Prime membership.
Anyway, speaking of which, kicking it on over to Leafwind.
Hey, I'm Leafwind or Brilliant Sun, depending on where you find me on the internet. I'm playing here today for the first time. Thankfully, I could make it. I play in Gods and Goddesses every other Wednesday, and hopefully soon the Vampire the Masquerade game. And looking forward to maybe starting streaming again. We'll see if I can get my ass off the couch. But I'll kick it over to Ray.
I'm Ray. Most places on the internet, you can find me as Shattered Tabletop Gaming, except TikTok. We're off of there now. We're going to be expanding to other platforms, though, so keep an eye out for that. And I've made so many jokes about it that I've actually really put some thought to making an OnlyFans for Shattered Tabletop Gaming. It will not be the traditional kind, but I think it would be hilarious to have an OnlyFans.
I love that you had to specify not the traditional kind.
Yeah,
I told Ray I'd go
I'm
shirtless
still-
for the shows.
I'm still gonna like play games from like a wading pool full of KY jelly. It just, I'll have clothes on.
Not going to be as sexy as you think it's going to
Yeah,
be.
no, it's gonna be
That's
awful.
exactly
That's
as
gonna
sexy.
be awful.
It's gonna be me wearing wet socks. How's that? Just I'm gonna,
Oh
It's a-
God! The
You know what?
sensory.
Somewhere on the internet.
yeah. So
There's
somewhere
a sect
somebody's
of
like,
people
"Oh
who go,
my."
wet socks, you say?
I need to
Yeah,
get.
there's
Surprised at what people are into nowadays.
There's somebody out there for everything.
I'm attempting to cool myself down, sir. Save it for the $14.99.
Right. You can find me playing many of the games here on Maestria Nord. I really love doing things with these amazing creatives. We've got a lot of fun games, which everybody's touched on already. Over at Shattered Tabletop Gaming, we've got Shattered Dungeons, which is Shattered Dawn. We've got Aliens, Wild Sea, 5e game, which is very anime based. We've got Kids on Bikes, Call of Cthulhu, Cyberpunk game that's about to start up, Glimmering Pines, whole mess of one shots. We're looking at My Little Pony this month coming up, and another 5e game that's in the works. So that's what we got going on over there. Thank you all for joining us on that. Thank you for joining us here. I'm going to pass it back over to our amazing Dungeon Master. Go for it, Daddy.
Spoopy Spooperton?
Well, hey there.
Oh,
I just now
screen,
noticed
the
you
screen
said
name.
that.
Spoopy Spooperton.
Excuse me?
Yeah. So for the folks at home, I like to change my Zoom username, which is what we use to host these things. And today, because I was feeling a little bit more glib, I decided to make myself Shpoppy Spopperton, not Spoopy Spooperton.
Sorry,
To
I
be
was
clear.
hoping we-
Spoopy.
To
But-
be clear, there's one less O.
There is one less O. And it was very, very critical to me that I made sure the people at home knew it was, in fact, Shpuppy Spopperton. And not
Understandable.
They
Spoopy
call you
Spooperton.
Shapoopy.
Spoopy.
It's isn't that
Shapoopy.
druid cantrip? Oh no, that's Shillelagh.
Yeah, Shillelagh.
Not anymore. It's not.
Shaboopy. I guess
Spoopy.
Shaboopy.
Spoopy.
And that's when you hold that giant rod in your hands that's extra hard, right? That's Spoopy.
A specifically brown rod, yeah.
It's a very
That's a-
specifically brown rod.
That's a shaboing boing, is what that is.
I don't think we deserve our platform. You know what? That's it.
This is exactly what the platform was made for. What are you talking about?
That's it. That's all. Thank you. We've had a wonderful evening.
Good night. You were all lovely.
See you later, monetization.
We'll see you never.
And I'm gone.
This is what the people. Well, thank you,
That was
Sam.
right.
This is what they want.
I
What the people want.
Give the people chaos.
that's literally our brand. Oh my god. I despise the internet not working the way that I want it to work.
Ah, yes, technology. It's great when it works.
Super gets.
There needs to be buttons.
Stop scratching the chair.
Ugh. Mm,
Yes, you.
no, that's not the button. Where is it? Oh my god.
So I take out my backpack and I pull out some masa.
Lost some masa with you.
Oh, sir.
This Dead Air moment is brought to you by C4 Energy Drink.
Problems with your mortals?
Dude,
That's
every
more
time
than
I'm
4
editing, I
hours.
hear
You're doing the
that.
dungeon wrong.
Every time I'm editing, I got that on the Goddess and Goddesses thing. And trouble with your morals. And I'm like, I'm leaving it there. Screw it. I'm leaving it in.
Get mortal bleachers.
Bleachers.com. Which is a real thing, surprisingly enough.
Chat, what color socks should I wear on my first OnlyFans stream?
Two different kinds.
And you do stripy white and red.
Oh, my.
Purple.
Purple. Also appropriate.
Something with stripes. Yeah, right. I like it.
You know what was purple? The purple D that they had to ride in Dragon Tears.
It was. It was
Oh,
out the window.
Yes, the
purple
Dragon
D.
Tears Purple D that Juniper so graciously pointed out.
Yep.
It had ridges
The
for
big
her
purple
pleasure.
D.
Oh, my.
That's right.
Oh my.
Speaking of which, Bad Dragon, if you'd really appreciate if you wanted to sponsor us on our Tears of our Dragon Tears campaign, we'd really appreciate it. We were actually big fans of the product, so look us up. We don't cost
Hard-wearing.
anything.
Oh my god.
Our flagship product, the Purple Dragon Ribbed.
For
Extra large.
Extra large.
For anyone's pleasure that's brave enough.
Comes in 4 sizes: small, medium, large, and screw you the hell up.
And please, dear God, no more. I promise I'm not normally that risque, chat. I apologize.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
There's
There's totally not a good boy redeem.
there's not. But I just want it to be known between me and my other half, which one of us publicly is more tame.
Fair enough.
We're just here to fill the space.
We get out some corn husk and you said the masa already. We get some of that that
Oh,
possum
yeah.
that
Yeah,
had
you
some of the stuff on it.
The possum
The
tamale
possum.
with meteorite seasoning.
Yeah.
Bad,
All right,
great
so-
one. Oh, my. Oh, are we ready now?
Well, I'm doing things, but I'm gonna try and talk at people now as I'm doing things. So, last time on
Dragon Ball Z.
D word Ball Z.
Hi, Sarah. You came at the perfect time.
As
The word balls does not make it better.
I mean, that depends on who you
Balls.
ask. Is what I have to. I just want to be known. Okay. But last time on episode 11, lots of things happened. On episode 10, though, episode 10, the Winterlude. Some wonderful things happened. A few of the characters had heard a bell summoning them across time and space until they were revealed to others that are members of the Silver Gnat Guild that had begun to break a seal, a magical seal, in a cellar below a bar. Now, you want to find out what's actually in that cellar, you better check out the session that we just had. But at the end of episode 10, some of the players were returned back to that cellar. And some of them, shortly thereafter, heard one final keening bell, very reminiscent of the winter festivals that they all had gone through as children. And while previously Stella and the Tiefling Paladin Zavara, run by a character who is not playing tonight, had been pulled in by this magic, as they had been returned to the cellar, pulled away by the magic, before much could be said, Stella once again ripped off her feet. But also Connacht. Taken from where he was and pulled through a frost-like slice in time until both of you hear a ringing that sounds quite like the din of a crowd bickering over the funds that might be spent on a prize title fight. And then you hear one voice, very familiar, singing over the crowd. Griff, what might you be saying to this crowd, eliciting a little bit more pocket out of their coin for the spectacle they're about to watch?
Or coin out of their pockets.
No, pockets out of their coin.
Fair enough.
We need to be, yeah. I don't know who's fighting. Who is it?
Spin it, oh grand wizard. This is your show to sell.
But I don't know who's fighting. How can I promote them if I don't know who's fighting?
You may have briefly encountered a moderately young man, comparatively speaking, who had a glint in his eye and a sheen to his bicep. And it took no encouragement, as he had, not moments before, had somebody come up and attempt to square up against him. And this, good Sir Griff, this just looks like an opportunity. Somebody who wants to throw hands and you could make a coin off of it? Oh, please do.
All right, okay.
So just in front of you, you see the first fighter. Brother Lathag, would you like to describe yourself?
You see probably 6'8" Goliath man, mostly hairless, little bit of scruff, a keg next to his feet, a brown robe, and a spear as a walking stick, and he's cracking his knuckles and making sure his accoutrements are in the correct place, but he's ready for a fight.
Okay, all right. But you're not the shiny one, right?
No, I'm not shiny. I'm covered in road dirt.
Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up and see the fight of the century. Place your bets, place your bets. We have the titanic battle between. What's your name, kid?
Mine.
Yeah, you.
I'm Brother Lethag.
Yeah, that'll never work. The bearded man and the oiled boy. A battle of the ages. 10-1 odds. Place your bets. And I take my hat off.
Why is he oily?
And you just see this like 4'3" dwarf, shirt off, body glistening in the light, and he's just like slapping his body up and down. Not much of a beard to speak of. It's actually like barely coming off of his face. Maybe looks like what to a human could be 2 months growth, to him could be a day or two. And just long like hair falling down in thick trellis curlicues down the back, deep russet brown, and he's just hopping around. He's like smacking the oil, and they hear this wet like as he's pulling it off of his body, just in this like sickening thing. And he goes, "What's the matter? You got a bit of an issue with some oil? I mean, why aren't you oily? I thought this was gonna be a show."
You are objectionable by default.
And you just see him like posturing. He's like trying to get the crowd going, and he goes, "Hyah, hyah," and he's very spindly. Like there's not too much going, but as he and as he's like taking these postures, you just hear almost some people starting to retch in the crowd. Just
Can I use minor illusion to make both of these fighters like glittery?
Absolutely.
Why am I shiny now?
Boris the bear.
Bear? What bear?
You there, you're the bear. Now get in there and whoop some butt.
Okay.
And Canuck Stella, as the ringing of the bell finally leaves your ears, you're left amidst this crowd, and you see Griff grinning just maybe 7 feet in front of you while Brother Lathag goes to take a swing. And you want to make an attack roll for me there?
Yes. I swear if I roll a nat 20.
Yes.
No, but that's not bad. 17.
17. So you go to hit with a 17, and you find your fist just glides along his body and sloughs off a sheaf of oil into the air. Just almost like a second set of skin.
Nope.
But as you do that, you just hear kind of a
You are foul.
and he goes, "No other way to win, no other way to win."
Bonus action attack again.
That's gonna be a 15. That's not gonna hit either.
No, you take like
Jesus.
you're so offended, and being this close, you took that one swing very decidedly, right? And as you did so, you got so close that the whiff, the smell, has started to pervade your nostrils, and it's an acrid, like, you don't know how someone could be so filthy and priding themselves on it. It doesn't even smell like battle oil. It smells like an accumulation of sweat that just never quite was washed away. And so your second strike just immediately, like, you don't even have the heart to touch him again. You like soft pull it as you're like, I don't want to touch this. And Stella Canuck, you see as this man sits there and he lifts his nose at the last moment, his 2 strikes going soft. Is there anything you two would like to do?
Cannot, look, it's Grifton. It's Grifton, cannot. I'm gonna scramble up, cannot,
Okay.
so I can get
Just
on higher ground.
Knock's not that strong, just so you know. My modifier is 0. So-
Well, you're just gonna have to carry this 3-foot gnome.
Sure. Oh, you're a gnome. I'll be fine.
Why don't you make a quick strength check for me?
Figured you were gonna do that.
You put it into the universe.
Now that's a nat 20.
Kanat has no problem. Stella weighs nothing as far as he's concerned.
Wasted my nat 20 on that. Right on.
Well
having
done.
the gnome climb me. All right. So what is Canuck doing? Canuck is curious as to how the hell he got there. He's looking around as he's Grifton, St. Rasterkrabble, a whole bunch of stuff over there, and yeah, he just kind of saunters over there because he has no idea what the hell's going on. With Stella on his shoulder-ish back.
Grifton, some of your friends have arrived.
Ooh, more friends.
What's going on?
A battle of the ages, why, of course. I mean, what else? It's Boris the Bear versus the gelatinous blob.
Oh, so we're not at a convention because it sure did smell like one.
Shots.
The calamity!
Harsh but fair.
Am I not on point?
Oh, Barry.
Oh, you very much are.
Barry.
How could you say something so accurate yet so brave?
So controversial yet so brave.
I don't even know who they are. They were just getting in a fight. I needed some coin, so I passed around the old hat.
I've done that. You need some help?
You should get up there with him.
Absolutely.
He needs his Aunt Stella, and I kind of like push you up into there. Like where whatever he's standing on, I'm pushing you up onto it.
Okay.
Hey, Stella.
Yes.
As you get pushed up towards Griff, can you roll me a wild magic surge?
Oh.
Excellent.
I can see why you said pull off your feet now if there's wild magic involved.
I was very confused up until this part. It's like you pulled your feet off.
You just hear 2 little-
93.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a
My
quick
only
look.
complaint with D&D Beyond. Why do you guys have to make your dice rolls so slow?
I mean, right?
My
Oh.
real life dice rolls so much faster than that.
Battle Oil by KY, really?
So Stella, as you get pushed forward, you feel a deepening of yourself. And as you move forward, Griff seems to oddly look smaller and smaller until you finally take a step forward and you have officially grown to be one size larger than yourself. So
Your
Step
size
aside,
medium.
old man. Let Stella handle this one.
are gnomes
What have you been eating?
are gnomes considered medium creatures still, or are they small creatures in the PHP? Because I forget.
Unless 2024 changed it, it's small.
Yeah.
Gnomes and halflings were always small.
But I mean,
Goblins.
next to Grifton, I feel giant.
Yes, next to Grifton, you feel giant. Suddenly, you take a look back at Connacht, and you realize he's actually
Same size.
about the same size as you, if not
Yeah.
maybe a bit shorter. Are you looking down at Connacht?
I'm only I think a 5'9" or something like that, so I'm not very tall. So we could be eye to eye at that point. I don't know. And she was getting pushed up, so I'm kind of looking up regardless.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna shuffle Griff to the side. Okay, old man. Stella's got this now.
And what does Stella do?
Ladies and gentle creatures, we've got our bearded bear over here in this corner. He's getting all wound up. This giant of a fella is gonna show you how giant of a fight this is gonna be. And then we've got
Woo!
this guy.
I'm betting on that one.
Who's stinking up the place so much. You know you want him to go down so fast. That way we can just get him out of here. Place your bets, everybody. Place your bets. And if you like this fight, put a little money in this here hat.
There's a round of clinking from the audience as they all very persuadedly go to the rather large gnome lady and proceed to empty coins of various sizes and sorts into the hat. Meanwhile, Brother Lathag, you see a fist swinging your way.
Mhm.
Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
So you see a wildly greasy hand sort of swing up past your jaw. Meanwhile, you hear a sort of a menacing giggling. Yeah, well, that's not what I thought was gonna happen.
How drunk are you?
And he looks at you and goes, I don't touch the stuff. I'm just oily.
I don't know. Can I attack?
That's a dwarf that doesn't drink.
That is correct.
Yeah.
He also doesn't have much of a beard to speak of. This is a very non-typical dwarf.
Yeah. Atypical. May I swing?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's better. 21.
Hits.
Okay. So first things first. He takes not much, only 4 points, but I am going to grab the front of his shirt and spin him, and he's going to fall down prone
Heck yeah.
with Hill's Tumble. And then I'm going to use they call them focus points now. I'm just going to keep with key point to Flurry of Blows while he's on the ground. And I assume prone still gives me advantage.
It does.
Another 21. Oh, that's cocked. That's not going to hit. That's only a 14. That will be 7 more points. So that's 11 total.
What were the two to hits? Sorry, 14 was one and the other was what?
2 21s.
Yes.
The first hit was a 21. I rolled it again, got another 17, which is a 21 total. Last one was a 14. So 2 hits for 11 points total.
Absolutely.
And he's on the ground.
Yeah, and you just watch as on the ground, you just see his jaw and his head, like his skull cracks off of the pavement, and as it bounces back up from the momentum, that's when you catch him with that second strike, and there's a much more solid doof as his head hits the ground and stays still this time.
Would you look at that? Stella?
Satisfying.
The bear is fantastic at ground and pound.
Liquid begins to sort of like pour out of his jaw ever so slightly.
Is it blood or is it like liquid?
It's clear-ish.
Huh. I'm backing away. I don't know what is wrong with him.
And he just sits there on the ground and he goes,
Somebody
Everybody,
call the
as
priest.
you can see, our bearded bear has landed such a punch that our slimy oaf here, our young slimy dwarf, has now become more of a simpleton than when he started.
and he begins to sort of make sense, and he just goes, I'll get you in the rematch. Oh.
Don't plan on fighting you again.
Next time I'll have to slime him up even more.
What?
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 Where have you been?
Hey, I was fighting.
Not you, this one. And why are you all legs all of a sudden?
I was born like this.
Not you, that one.
Who's on first?
No. Who's on third?
What?
What's on first?
What is on second?
Like, Slimy Dwarf keeps, like, babbling up at you until he's finally like, why?
Oh, why is at home?
Shortstop.
Somebody get him
Kinda-
out of here. He smells.
I kind of
Oh, very
like
unpleasant.
poke at him with my staff from my distance, see if he just falls back. Just lay down. Just
He is laid down. He never got up from the last blow that
I thought he
Latha
sat
dealt.
up. I thought he sat up. Oh,
No.
just stop moving.
Just stop. Bonk.
If he needs to be hit again, I can. I feel bad. Okay.
And we have declared ourselves a winter, the bearded bear, everyone. Collect your winnings. And don't forget to tip your mighty gnome.
The giant bear fighter. The
gonna-
dastardly dodger, ducker, dip, dive, and dodger.
I'm going to go around and make sure I don't
Five
miss
Ds
anyone
of
that's
Dutch.
trying to sneak out without tipping.
Just the tip.
Don't forget to tip. Don't forget to tip. Don't forget to tip.
I get 30%, yes.
We'll discuss that,
10.
bearded bear.
Bearded bear. Bearded bear.
Bearded bear.
It's the very last step of the Build-A-Bear process.
Yeah.
You must then beard the bear.
If you get it right, it will give you one singular boy.
Nice.
I'll walk over to this giant behemoth of a person and look all the way up because Griff is only 3 feet tall, I think.
Yeah, you guys are both gnomes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you
I'm
find your
pretty-
size going back to normal around now.
Oh, I gotta scramble over to Canuck and back up on his shoulder. And hurry, we gotta catch a few more people. I'm too short now.
So I'm staring up at the giant bear of a person here. You are abnormally tall.
I am a Goliath. I was born like this.
Oh, a Goliath, right. I have yet to see one of your kind in person. And I hold up my tiny little gnome hand. And
I
I'm like,
reach down.
My name is Grifton St. Rastercrabble, Saunter Bludget, Hempter Frumpenshire the Fourth. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And Stella.
Oh, yes,
I'm
and
going
stuff.
to remember her more than I'm going to remember all of that. I'm going to call you Griff and move on. I am Lathag Deepdrought.
Lathag. Lathag. Ah, okay.
They call
all
me
right.
Lath if you prefer.
I do. I prefer
Okay.
that immensely.
Okay.
And this one's Ann Canuck.
I remember
your
that
f-
one.
Is your first name And or Connacht?
It's just Connacht. She's
Okay.
doing
Oh.
her thing.
I thought it was Canuck, not just. Okay, never mind.
Canuck?
Connacht.
No, just.
Oh my god.
Who's on first?
Can anybody explain where we are? Because there is a bell and I'm here.
I'm
And
not
Stella
gonna
came
lie.
with me.
I blacked out until this fight.
I was walking down the street, dwarf had a problem, and now you're here. With money?
I mean, I
No?
have a little bit, but it's
Stella,
Fine.
would you like to check your hat?
Yes,
Can you do me a favor and roll 3d4?
Ooh.
but in a safe corner where no one else is gonna look.
The crowd
Putting that out
has
there.
mostly dissipated. If you would like to, you can roll a perception check to see whether you notice whether anyone's paying attention to you, and then we can go from there.
I rolled my 3d4 first, so that's a 6.
Okay.
And
6D20.
perception 10.
So, to the best of your knowledge, the fight's over, and everyone doesn't care. They've dissipated. No one's paying attention to you. It was kind of underwhelming, the last fight, so there isn't as much of a draw as there was for stardom from the last time a fight broke out in the city. However,
See, fighting is not where it's at. They need more entertainment. They need explosions and people flying through the air.
I think it was the oil, and no one wants to see an oily man getting
I
all
think-
slippery.
No, I think it was the execution.
It should have been a woman that's oiled up.
Exactly. Or just, you know, a dwarf with less hair.
We're gonna have to workshop that some more.
I agree. I agree. Oil and how it's used. I think there's a tome somewhere. Oil for Dummies.
Why are we on oil? Why is oil the topic of discussion?
This is business. Laugh.
all right.
I'm gonna
We're in the
split
business
last
of oil.
one of the gold pieces that we had gotten.
You what?
you're
I'm
in a
gonna slip you one of the gold pieces from the loot.
Yes.
Thank you.
In your hat, what I was trying to get to is you find 6 pieces of gold and 35 silver.
You might want to give the guy another piece of gold and some silver.
You always
Eh?
were terrible at math.
I slip another piece of gold and a handful of silver.
How
Does
much
that
is
add
a
up now?
handful?
It's not a very big handful. It's a
Like
little gnome.
3?
hand. We'll say 3.
Okay. Thank you.
Math was never one of the subjects you taught me, Griff.
Math was not taught at the monastery.
We don't learn maths in the Feywild. I don't...
Well,
Anyway,
1 plus 1 is
Look.
11.
The halls of stone do not teach math either. We teach 1 plus 1 plus 1. That's it.
So
Good
I
stuff.
hand over the rest to Griff
Money, 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 money.
because he usually takes care of the finances between the two of us. And then I also dig out of my pocket one of the ginger lad's arms. Give that to Griff too. I got us a treat.
Why
Oh.
do you have an arm? Why is it made of gingerbread?
Lesson 1, lass. Don't question anything Stella pulls from her pockets. It's far safer that way. And I take a bite.
Question.
Understood.
It's been an interesting last couple of days, sir. Nice to meet you. I'm Connacht. You seem like a very giant and in control kind of guy. Can you tell us where we are?
Dungeon Master, where are we?
You are standing in the middle forum.
They're in the middle forum.
Oh, we're like back in town
Mm-hmm.
in the Towered City. All right.
Ah.
Okay. So, at least I have my bearings now.
So,
Well,
That makes one of us.
I was going to say,
Are
as
you-
a small note, for Brilliant Sun, who has not played, Citadel, the city that you are in, if you will picture, if you will, in your mind, a walled city with 2 additional interior walls. So walled city on the outside, middle ring, and sort of inner ring. Okay? The city is divided into quadrants in each of these rings. So there is a lower ring, sort of like southeast, southwest, northeast, northwest quadrant kind of thing. And there is an entrance and like a gate at each of the cardinal points of the city, and major roads that lead all the way to the center, where inside the middle ring there is a sort of on top of a hill, because the whole city sort of raises up in a hill, is a, I want to say palace. That's not really the word that describes it best. More like a very official decorative building. Not quite a palace, but like an official building. That is the business/housing point of the theocratic council that rules Citadel.
Okay.
In each of the rings, the upper ring, the middle ring, and the lower ring, there are forums, like the Greek forums, where there's sort of an open stage, and there's like an audience's ring, if you will, just benches going up around it, like an auditorium. You found yourself in the middle ring with this slimed up dwarf who had coerced you into a fight, and you were on stage.
Where'd you find this guy? And I'm pointing at the dwarf and I'm asking Griff.
They found me. I blacked out. You know, as one does. And then I was here, and there was a fight, and I wanted to make money. And then you were there with all.
And I told you, Dwarf was walking along, Dwarf had a problem, Dwarf decided that he wanted to fight, so we fought.
Boom. Now we are here.
so it's pretty safe to say you don't really have any work in town yet.
I do not, unfortunately.
Well, do we have
Yes.
an idea for you?
Oh, joy, a gnome with an idea.
VeggieTales, Okay, sorry.
Broccoli.
What am I, a squash?
VeggieTales.
Well, you can join us at the Silverneck Guild. We have work there and a full bar.
Right,
A
the
full
guild.
That
not
sounds like a
the
place I
circus.
want to be.
Except for the one bottle behind the desk. Don't touch that one.
Why
Well,
not?
He didn't have to know about the one bottle behind the desk.
But if he didn't know about it and he accidentally found it, but
I
now
mean, that's
he
a
knows.
fair point. Oh my god, I just lost the guy's name that runs it.
Felon.
Felon, yeah.
Thelen, yeah. I almost said
the
Theron,
felon.
and I'm like, no, that's not it.
Telling the felon.
But anyway, it's Stellan's like special bottle from his dad. It's a big thing, but don't worry, he keeps it in like a secret place. So we'll just leave that alone. There's plenty of other booze out there. But if you're looking for work, we could probably find you some with Thelen.
Sounds like a plan.
He really
Head
does.
over
lost
to
the
the
Chaos
guild.
Master.
Oh no, I'm here. Yeah, he does truly provide the best work.
Well, we'll show you the way. I like climb off of Canuck and Grifton, and I get
and we
into
have,
travel form.
And we have a special business too, where we're selling Rat on a Stick. That's another member of our guild who picked that up, and apparently it's going well.
Oh my god, the rat sticks.
And enough.
You
It's
say
just about
travel
that-
form. What do you turn into?
Travel form. Yeah,
Oh.
I climb up on top of Grifton's shoulders, and then we pull out a big robe, and we cover the both of ourselves in it, so you can no longer see Grifton.
Or
Just the-
sometimes you see Grifton and you don't see
Just his
Stella.
nose.
This is nose poking out.
Ah, okay. So 2 gnomes in a trench coat. Gotcha.
2 gnomes in a trench coat.
Understood.
And his nose is very awkwardly pointing out, as you would assume, right around waist height.
Right around. Okay.
It's okay. It's a robe, not a trench coat.
It's a choice. Okay.
Let's get to
This-
Thelen.
This form helps us move a little bit faster, so we can keep pace.
I
Oh,
believe
there's
you.
a. Wait, isn't Dave a Goliath?
Uh-huh.
Dave's not here, man.
All right. So you're gonna meet another member of your people, and his name is Dave. He's blind, but he hangs out with the guild, and he's a good guy.
Understood.
Well-
Onward.
Yep, we're heading there. Trudging along,
I probably move faster than anybody else
playing
here.
a special song. Trudging along. This bard is
The
playing a
pirates
great
who don't
song.
do anything.
I've picked up the keg that was sitting next to me and like slung it over my shoulder.
Ooh, I don't know if we're gonna have enough booze for this guy.
Maybe we should make a stop at the general store.
Nah, we'll let Thelen worry about it. Going up there? Come out of his chairs. I'll give Thelen some gold. It'll be all right. I have a
The
couple.
disrespect.
I have some bucks. I'll contribute some gold to the bar.
I'm sure Thelen would appreciate it.
We'll make a beer run to the 11-7.
Or to the 11-7.
Damn it.
Can't do that in Pennsylvania
I mean,
because they don't sell alcohol in grocery stores.
apparently you
Okay.
can do that now.
Oh wait,
in
that's actually not
Canada.
true anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I take that back. It's not true anymore. They did allow us to start doing wine and beer,
Ooh.
so you can, but only at certain hours.
That's fair.
But
Lame.
yeah, but we're getting there. We're gonna have legal marijuana before we have alcohol in grocery stores like every other normal citizen in the United States.
Yeah.
So,
But anyway,
assuming we
moving
don't
on.
get into any trouble, we reach the guild.
Assuming.
Ella,
As
don't forget to swing your arms.
Little nubbins, just
as
Mike
you
Myers.
attempt to leave the upper city and head into the lower ring, the middle city, into the lower ring, you hear a group of people go, no, halt, no, absolutely no, stop, no, what does a group have business being as armed as you going into the lower ring?
We're heading to the Silverneck Guild.
They look you up and down and they just go, bullshit. It's only been open like a week. Why would you be going there?
I'm sorry. Do you not see this really incredibly cool pin that I got? And I pointed at Ann Stella. And he's like, do you not see this really incredible pin that she's got?
And you see the one of them like sort of roll up. And can you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Well, that sucks. It's a 12 though.
So you go to say, have you not seen this like dope pin? And as you gesture towards it, the guard's hands seem to just dart out real quick. And then suddenly they're holding the badge and it's no longer pinned to your chest. And they go,
So we decided to have a problem today.
they're like, this piece of shit.
Oh,
And they tear it.
Why?
oh no, you didn't.
Eldritch Blast immediately.
Oh
I make
my!
Can I make a sleight of hand check to snag it before he tears it?
I'll allow it, and I'll leave the Eldritch Blast up on the docket.
It's not much. It's only an 11, so I don't know how you want to handle that.
So with an 11, it doesn't beat the sleight of hand that he rolled to take it, which is what I was looking for. And with an Eldritch Blast on the docket, I think we're gonna have to end into a little combat here.
Just before I roll initiative, it was 19 to hit.
Absolutely. All right. You know what?
I got two together. I got one. Oh, I got two.
We're gonna get a little
Good.
fighting going, and as people at home might know from watching the stream, I do like to get a little fancier for some combat. So I'm just gonna take a quick little break before I ask my players for initiative, and I hope you come back nice and refreshed, just like they do, to get into some fighting. So you hang right on in there while we'll be right on back, and we'll see you very, very soon.
Everybody stay tuned.
There's the
Oh.
map, there's the map, there's the map, there's the map. And yes, nobody could hear us because...
Riz, super map.
Find the bod in Harvard Yard.
Oh God.
Alright. So with initiatives like yours, Connacht, you're up first.
Do I get like a
The
a
Eldritch
surprise
Blast,
anybody
yes,
doing
you
it?
do.
Yeah. It was 19 and 17 to hit.
Both hit.
One bolt is an 8, the other bolt is a 7. That's 15 total to that guy.
A blam.
And with the second hand, I'm gonna make 2 more Eldritch Blast attacks. If that was a surprise attack, then I get my turn.
we will treat the surprise round like an uncontested roll of your magic. But if you'd like to move or use a bonus action, I'm happy to allow that.
I don't think I have anything I can do that's cool, so I'll just let it go with that.
Oh, there's so much you could do that's cool.
Right now, no, not without an action.
Do you remember all of your sweet gear?
Well, my sweet gear. The only thing I have is a bell that if I ring the bell, it can do calm emotions.
I mean, that seems like pretty sweet gear to me.
Oh no, I want this fucker to burn. No. I can bonus action. I can do this. I will bonus action Bardic Inspire Lithag. Is it Lithag? Is that right?
Lothog. Lathag.
Lothag.
Lath. Take a pick.
And that is I'm gonna
Just don't call me
inspire you. And that's a D6, I believe. Let me double check.
At this level, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's nope, D8.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm at level 5.
Ah,
So good.
I am but a humble level 3.
And I mark my bardic. And that's it.
All right. Well, then, you watch as those blasts just absolutely crumple this human to the ground. Like, obliterated. No longer breathing on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I
Ray,
would say that is pretty decisive.
you are up. Stella, you are on deck. Followed by Brian.
I thought I was between Griff and Stella.
You are? I don't know how to read my own writing.
Ah,
I do not see a map.
understandable. It's on stream, but I don't think it's being shared anywhere.
Okay.
It is now.
Oh.
It is now?
I know how to use my tools. I hit the big red button that said start session, I promise.
Oh, okay. All right. So which of these fighters went down?
Number 5.
Oh, okay. So
That
fighter
would put
number-
me. Where was number 5 at? And I'll put my guy in front of that.
Is right there. Oh.
Okay, so that's okay. I got it. So I put him right. I put Knock right here then, since we were engaged in conversation.
Yeah, and you got yoinked.
Yeah.
All right then. So I'm going to cast Sleep on fighter 2, 3, and I guess 1.
Fighter
if I
1.
can. If I can, I'm gonna roll it and see what I got.
For sure.
Sleep. Where did it? Oh. It didn't pop up.
Meanwhile,
It
I'm
didn't pop up like it normally does.
I'm almost positive that I thought I heard him say slay.
They used
So
the
you went
stop
Jigglypuff and I went slay your enemies. Let them.
You're muted, bud.
Ah, am I? Hello.
Nope, you're still muted, sir.
I
Poppy is muted.
am I.
Poopy.
Poopy.
I think it's just on. I
Stop
think
it,
it's just on Zoom, buddy. Scat man. There you go.
There we go.
All it took was the magic power of scat.
Oh, don't call it that.
Okay, so I'm seeing now that in the universe there is no 5d8 dice roll.
Oh. So what does sleep do?
So I've got a 60-foot range. Is that a 5-foot sphere? 5-foot radius sphere. Yep.
Huh.
So those creatures must make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
Okay.
That's 3 saves.
They all fail.
Then they all have the incapacitated condition until the end of its next turn.
Ah, so they have been put to sleep for a turn. Is but the new rules.
Well, it continues. So they make the save again at the end of their next turn. If it fails the second save, the target has the unconscious condition for the duration of the spell.
Wow.
Ah, so they get 1 shot. Okay.
One shot, one opportunity.
An opportunity, that is.
You can't. You just can't say it without the rest of it. That's just.
So yeah, that's what Griffin does, and then I'm going to kind of step a little bit back behind Laugh because he's a big meat shield.
I'm quite large, yes.
I don't suggest anyone hit those ones. They're taking a little nappy nap.
A whole lot of good boy Mastrix in the chat right now.
I'm trying to ignore it. I'm trying to focus on playing the
it's still
game.
coming in.
Oh my
Goodbye,
god.
Mazrex. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I will end the
Who's a
stream
good boy?
right now.
I will turn this car around and we will go home, so help me God.
I will take my ball and leave.
Right?
You guys, I'm going home.
You guys, I'm going home.
Oh my god.
You come eat.
Amazing. Okay, so let's see. That does mean it is Lathag's turn.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. I've got 45 feet of movement, so that's plenty. And I need Mr. Man in front of me to roll a con save. DC 14 for a fighter 4.
They succeed.
Ah, shit. Well, Lathag's hand kind of glows black, and he reaches out and touches the guy in the chest and says, "Just fall over. This will be all be over soon." And he makes a save, so he only takes half damage. But he takes... Wow, that is the worst roll possible. Am I rounding up or down?
Well,
I rolled a 3. So half of 3.
ooh. Yeah, it's a 1.
Okay. On 2d10, I rolled 3 damage.
Ow.
Oof.
Ow.
Shame.
That'll happen.
It does happen, unfortunately. But that's okay.
Wow.
That's the ups and downs of choosing magic for yourself, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Sometimes you have to deal with it sucking. Anything else, though?
Okay. I can't flurry of blows because I didn't attack. I assume that's still the rules. Oh no! It just says I can expend a focus point to make unarmed strikes.
There you are.
I don't have to attack first.
Not anymore, I
Not
guess.
anymore.
Oh shit! Okay.
We're all learning.
I'll spend a key point and take 2 swings. He kind of looks at his hand and goes, "Oh, that usually works."
That's all right. I heard it happens to a lot of Goliaths.
Sage.
Well, that's a 10 and a 9.
Both hit.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't question the man.
I did.
Just destroy them.
Okay, well, I rolled decent on damage. That's 8 and, well, that second one was crap. 3, so total of 11.
So you watch as this other one who was sneering because these are the two that were talking to you in the first place. attempting to stop your passage. The one who's kind of like sneering and snorting up the air just in a huffling. And your fists just catch him right across the face, and in a similar as he falls off to the side.
Well, that was effective.
Okay.
Stella.
And Stella.
And here comes Stella. I'm gonna step right in front of Connacht here. I'll be like, okay, you guys came for a show. We're gonna give you a show.
They're sleeping.
And...
They are.
They're
Sleepy.
effectively sleeping.
Ah, dang it! Again, Griff.
Look, we're all tired sometimes.
Before I could do my dead hours and everything, we're gonna have to work on our timing, Griff.
Well, go faster.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-wop.
You know we can't sell our show if people are falling asleep at our show. And I'm going to cast Ryan's Binding Ice.
Heck yeah.
Damn, Ryan.
Their direction.
It's hard to rhyme on
So
time.
you'll need to do a con saving throw.
It's tricky.
HT to
Here we
rock
go.
around.
Thank you.
They all fail.
Okay. So do I have to roll for each person?
No, damages can be equalized. I'm okay with that.
Okay. So we're starting off with 18 damage.
They're all dead.
Anyways, so that was fun having a map.
Sorry, Dungeon Daddy.
Nah, it's all good.
Knock just yells, "Let this be a lesson. Anybody
was-
else wants to stop us?"
I'm gonna
gonna happen to
snap
you.
that pin back and I'm gonna brush it off and hand it over to Kanat.
Well, it's in pieces because he tore it.
Oh,
Which I don't know how he tore metal, but good for him.
I thought that he just bent it. Dang.
Maybe it's just like one of those actual buttons, that, like you get at different places, and it's just really bendable.
So, no, the
Like aluminium.
badges aren't made out of metal.
okay, I
They're
assume they were.
But they're shiny.
no, they're shiny because of the thread that was used.
Oh.
Oh.
Think of them like, you know, like biker patches.
Okay. I was going Boy Scouts, but all right.
I was way off. I was going brownies.
Oh, even better.
I can't believe I just.
Stella wants a heart tattoo on her arm now.
I
Says mom.
I outed myself so hard just now. Like everyone's like Boy Scout badges. Meanwhile, I'm like a biker's grip.
Big burly
Like
biker,
a biker.
hairy and covered in oil.
Just
Good boy, Mavericks.
Yes.
That's the true good
Give
boy
him a
right
biker
there.
Vest. Give him
But-
a
I
biker
think
vest,
we
and the
need
big patch in the
bikes.
back just says "Good Boy Masterix."
A biker.
Big old heart right
You know-
here in the front.
Perfect.
Now that we know that these badges can be destroyed in such a way, we're all gonna start doing, like, in order to show that we're in the guild, we're gonna do like the heart tattoos with Thelen. Good boy, Thelen.
good boy, Dylan. Heart tattoos on the arms.
Well, we're gonna need some fan art for that.
Fan art on my desk by Monday.
Meanwhile, as you've caused a ruckus at the gate, you see no other than Thelen running up to the gate, going, "What did you do?"
They
I don't. What are you talking
ripped
about?
my badge.
I could have given you another one. Those are city guards. We're already in trouble, guys.
They
I don't think they were very nice.
my badge.
And then he kind of like looks over and then looks all the way up at you. And he goes,
Oh,
"Are we?
yeah.
Who? What?
This
Huh?"
is our friend
New
Lethag,
friend.
Brother Lethag from the Stone Monastery.
The Halls of
Lethag,
Stone.
Lethag
The
the
Halls of
bear.
Stone Monastery. Sorry. He's looking
Oh.
for work too.
Formerly Halls of Stone.
My
Long
bad.
story.
Apologies.
Details,
Formerly of the
details.
Halls of Stone.
He just kind of looks at you and goes, "Fuck it. I don't even care anymore. Do you want a badge?"
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take another badge.
And
And this
he-
gentleman will need a badge.
so he hands you a new badge.
Certainly.
And then he hands Brother Lethag a badge and he goes, "I honestly, guys, I was so, like, I've been so busy all morning."
It's okay, Dylan. It's okay. We apologize. And I'm gonna take the last piece of my ginger lad. And I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break it into 5 pieces, and I'm gonna lay it right next to each of their bodies. And I'll be like, when they wake up,
Can they wake up? I thought we.
No. They're just mostly dead.
conscious. When they wake up, they'll see our apology cookie, Dylan. It'll be fine.
Thelen looks at the three of them that have, like, ice spiked, like, in and around through their throats, and, like, their faces are, like, cut, like, totally frozen in a way where they can no longer breathe. And he just goes,
Bye.
"Yeah, no, they'll wake up. Yeah, let's please run away. Let's just go back to the guild. Let's just go. Everything's fine. You did a good job. Yay, Stella, please fucking run."
What if we
What?
bring them with us?
I would rather not be seen carrying their bodies.
For once, nothing to see here. For once.
Oh, good news! I have invisibility.
Oh, God.
I'm kidding. I don't have that spell, but
If you could all
I
please,
do.
if you could all please make a stealth check for me.
Okay.
stealth check. Have you met me? I actually have a +1 to that.
Oh God, these dice roll like ass. That's an 11.
How does an ass roll?
Poorly.
I mean,
Fif-
I have
50.
invisibility.
Do it. I heard you wouldn't.
I want to cast invisibility. Yeah.
So the gnomes go invisible.
No, I can touch any creature to make them invisible.
Cool.
And then you can target one additional creature for each spell slot above level 2. So I am of enough levels to make most of them disappear.
I think Mastrix is slowly sliding into oblivion.
So, that's your character levels, not the spell slot.
Yeah, I was like, no.
My character level.
So your spells require the spell level, not your character level.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't explain that when we were making your character.
Oh, my. What?
So spells come in level from 1 to 9.
Uh-huh.
Invisibility is a what level spell?
Level 1,
Okay, it's a first level spell?
right?
Oh,
Hold on. I'm looking.
Okay.
No, level 2.
Okay, so it's a second level spell. So to make more people invisible, you'd have to cast it with a 3rd level, 4th level, 5th level, so on and so forth level slot.
I have a 3rd level. Okay.
Okay.
So you can do 2 people.
So
And you get-
again, Griff did not teach Stella math.
So You can make 2 people invisible, but because invisibility is I think it's still a concentration spell. You can only do that once, and then you have to maintain it.
Long enough for us to run away. Got it.
Probably.
Probably.
And then we won't be around whenever it's not maintained anymore. See?
No, we don't, because you're invisible.
Ah!
Well, I'm not invisible.
Thelen just calls to whatever is happening, and he's like, seriously, we need to get out of the street. Like, we've left them lying
Canuck's
there.
already gone.
All right. Well, I'm going to take back one of the cookies then. And I'll start going.
The remorse is none given. Yes,
Like-
it's honored you, and I let a cookie at your grave, but I mean, like, I kind of want that cookie, said Stella.
It's our calling card now.
Future lad.
We're the Cookie Bandits.
Oh, God.
Or maybe
The Cookie
the
Bandit.
the cookie cutters.
I just did it for.
We're the Cookie
the
Monsters.
Cookie Monsters.
Cookie, starts with C.
I mean, if he's not going to eat it,
Every good cookie starts with a murder.
Oh, God.
C
Today
is
is
for
a day
murder.
for baking. Shank.
What have we become?
Monsters.
That's a fantastic question, but most notably, please, let's just get back to the guild.
okay.
I thought we were going already, but okay.
Well, yeah, but this is like, as you're getting there, he's still bantering, being like,
Okay,
please
okay.
stop. As you approach the guild, Dave is standing just outside, and he's like, Thelen, why are you in a hurry? Thelen? And then Thelen just... Dave, never mind. Just, hey, go on in. Thanks, Dave. Don't mention it. I mean, I could fill you in later. Nope. Nope. I'm good. And he's like, thanks, Dave. And then he just, like, enters in, like, no questions asked.
Pat Dave on the shoulder as we go
Bye,
by.
Dave.
You're a good man, Dave.
I'm going to slip Dave that piece of cookie.
Ooh, cookie.
Yeah. It's good. Enjoy it, Dave.
Cookie.
I love Dave.
And then he's just kind of goes, why do I smell a mountain? Wait. Deep draft?
Dave? Do I know Dave?
And then he takes a longer whiff and he goes,
I swear I showered 2 days ago.
no, you're not Callum.
Oh. Uncle Callum.
You know Callum?
Is an uncle.
Hey! I mean, I can't really say I've seen him, but it's been a long time since I smelt Callum. How's that son of the earth doing?
Last I heard, still running around alive.
That's good. That's
It's
good.
been a few years.
Yeah, he's not exactly, good at the whole running around the planet thing. I'm glad he's got a nephew. Who are you?
I am Mathag.
Oh, son of.
I haven't fleshed that out yet.
Son of, haven't fleshed that out yet.
I honestly thought you were going to
Sure.
say TBD.
It's fair.
Son of
TBD.
TBD.
Son of TBD. Son of TBD and I don't know. And IDK.
IDK. I was a good place in the earth. I liked that place. Did you know no Goliaths have mothers? My daddy taught me that there is no mother. It was a good time. We are born from the earth, we just spring up.
That doesn't sound right, but okay.
Don't question it.
Okay, I'm going inside, Dave.
Welcome, nephew of Callum.
Thank you.
Stella.
Welcome to our home.
Dave.
This
Do you
this
have
is
more
the Silver
cookie?
Neck Guild.
That's the last of it. But when I come across more, I'll bring you some more, Dave. You got the last of my cookie because I like you.
I appreciate the lust of cookie.
Enjoy it! Da, 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 da.
I would weep, but I have no more cookie. Well, get inside. Stop. I have job to do. Seriously.
All right.
Inside, Stella.
I'm inside.
Good boy, Mazrix.
Well played.
as I open my eyes from my blind NPC and then just see more good boys in chat.
You expected otherwise?
It should just be good boy Dave, honestly. At this point,
Good boy, Dave.
TBD IDK. So good. And as you enter the guild, there's still the statue just off on the side that was recently deposited from the delivery with another guild member's name on it. And you see Thelen walk straight up to the bar and just start pouring liquor freeform into cups without even measuring. And he looks back and he goes, "So who's ready for a long story?"
I'm ready for a drink.
I nudge Thelen, and I give him 30 gold. Like, that's for some more booze.
And so he takes the gold and just goes, "Alright, well, that'll restock the bar. Thank you, Connaught."
Yeah.
Look, I have been doing some work since the morning for Lewis.
Lewis.
I'm honestly surprised I'm sober. And then he
But-
drinks more of the liquor, and then he puts it, just slams the cup back down on the desk, and he goes, "No, that's barely strong enough. Oh my god, I can't believe it's only 2 o'clock." Stella Griff. Cannot.
Yeah.
I sincerely hope that one day you were able to buy that tent and set up that circus.
Well, with more jobs, we will.
Oh, I can get you jobs. And he reaches under the bar and he drops about 6 letters just straight onto the top of the bar. He goes, "I'm just not sure and looks over at the statue. I'm not sure we have time.
I mean, we just killed those guards. They shouldn't be coming after us just yet.
Yeah, I'm trying not even to think about that one, Kanat, because the thing is, as I was running to the gate, there were those that were running away from the gate.
Yeah, it was probably us.
Yeah, they're... As far as witness games go, you didn't do the best job making sure there were none. So I don't know what I'm worried about more. The city coming down on me again because my employees again just decided to slaughter people, or if that curse is gonna reach the city.
To be fair, they did start it. But what's this about a curse?
No, I apologize. I don't mean to generalize. Good Sir Deep Draft, because you and your kind, you know, at least from what I've heard from Dave, I mean, you're made of stone, so maybe it doesn't sound as horrifying to you. But the thought to someone who has never been made of stone to be turned into stone with what's coming, with what's been set into motion, and he takes another few sips of his drink.
What's coming? What'd you find out, Felon? Is Lewis okay?
I don't know, I haven't seen him since this morning. But when he gets back, when he gets back, what I need to tell him is not okay.
No problem. Just sing it to him. Makes anything better. Or Stella can tell him.
What would Stella be telling him?
Stella... You'd be telling him that not only do I not know how to save his friend, that as of right now, I don't know whether we can even save ourselves. And that, folks, is where we're calling another session of the Trials of Silver.
Oh, cliffhanger!
No, too early.
It's where we're starting tonight. It was a bit of a shorter session, as I had discussed and been asked by one of our wonderful players whether the lights were bothering me. Unfortunately, they weren't at the beginning of the session, but they have started to a lot now, and I can no longer focus. So I want to provide you with a game that you can have, and I am choosing to respect my own health enough to push that into the forward with the cliffhanger. We had a bit of a combat. We had a little bit of fun things happen, some cool interactions, and I did have much more planned. But with me not being able to look at you, I would like to save that for a day when I can. So there will be more Trials of Silver to come. Lots more drama to come. These lovely folks have uncovered that there is extra sauce behind the stone. And we got to meet Brother Lathag! Very exciting! Distant family of Dave, the man. So
Distant family of Dave.
oh, caustic. Oh, good. We don't need to bully him into self-care. Yes, I'm doing it for myself for once. Okay. Like I could, like you could. I'm gonna just get close to the camera. Like you could see. Ow. like I can't
Nice Darth Caustic.
like I can't even like really like look at the light.
Oh, I can see it. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
like I'm struggling. So
Yeah, buddy.
I'm doing. Aw. Good. I know where to find you now. You can't escape me. Well, I don't want to escape you. You're a good dude. As are the good people that we play with. So thanks. I've been your humble yet not so humble master of chaos, Mazrix. You can find us over at Maestria Nord, where we do fun things, and I try to put one of these on. And you want to know what's really, really cool and really, really fun and really, really important about the Trials of Silver is you can be a player. Literally, the only condition is A, come join the Discord. B, don't be weird. And C, let us know you want to play and be available. And you know what? Jump on in. Come have a session with us. And come join the world. There's more to explore. There's more stories to tell. It's even you. Sam, you've played so much. You're like the top player right now. You have more experience than everybody else.
Look around. Tell me what you see.
Yes, I have been your Master of Chaos, Mazrix. Come check out the Discord. Did anybody hit Discord? I'll do it right now. Discord.
Discord.
It's right there. Click the link. Come join us. Anybody want to say bye? Let us know where to find you one last time. Have any plugs to plug?
Goodbye.
Sure.
Au revoir. Avi to say all those other things.
Do свидания.
До свидания.
Place your bets.
Place your bets as we get back
4
into
years
the
of
ring.
Russian. I can say 5 things.
All I know is I am the machine.
Gotta do it, yeah.
I mean, it's not copyright. I'm sorry.
Nah, well, probably at this point. Who cares?
I accidentally joined the
Bert's a
Russian
good
mob.
guy. He wouldn't care.
No, he'd be like, "Wait, I was mentioning a D&D stream. That's sick."
Yeah, he's
Hot
pretty
diggity.
good.
Hey, Brett Kreischer, do you want to come play D&D?
You're right.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. If anybody knows Bert Kreischer and he wants to come play D&D, I'm 100% down to help teach whatever he needs to do.
Like legit, yeah. Come on in.
He's a super cool guy. So is Tom. I like Tom too.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, there's a lot of comedians I would happily do D&D with. Anyways, I'm gonna say bye now. I'm gonna hit that see you soon screen. We're gonna do a raid because we always raid. So see you soon. Thanks for hanging out.
guys.
Remember. Oh wait, what do I always say at the end?
Be kind to each other.
Be kind to each other. We can't do this without you. You have no idea how much I care for you. From the bottom of my heart, I'm so grateful that you have found our space, and you make the world a better place just because you're in it. So stay tuned, and thank you so much for being you. Bye for now.